What's good, guys? Franalations here, and today is New Comic Book Day. It is May 29th, 2024, and I got a nice stack of comics for you guys today. Really excited to get into it. So I went to the same local comic book shop I usually go to. I was first in line just like I was last week, and I was really excited for this specific cover. Spider-Boy, there's a black and white cover. It looks super sick. I got in. I was able to grab all the books I wanted. Except for that specific variant. They actually only had one copy of Spider-Boy on the shelf, and it was this variant right here, which was probably my least favorite. I like the black and white variant and the regular cover, but I grabbed it because, I was first in line. I wanted to at least get a copy of the book. And literally the person behind me, they were also interested in Spider-Boy, and they were not able to grab it. So I actually started calling around other comic book shops, and I went to a different comic book shop. This is my first time ever there. And honestly, I might have to switch to that location just because they have way more stock. So I got there obviously way after they opened because I was already at one other shop, and they had a good 18 copies of every book, whereas this store, there's 5 or 6 of us in line, and if you weren't the first 2 people, there were a lot of books that were just completely sold out. And so, I think it's better I just go to the other location. So anyways, this is what I ended up grabbing. I had to go to a different location to get the standard copy of Spider-Boy. Super excited to get into this. Right now, I think my favorite 3 books are probably Ultimate Spider-Man, Ultimate X-Men, and Spider-Boy. No particular order just yet, but so this one's up there as one of my favorites. When I went to that shop, I got the regular cover, but they also had the 1 in 25 variant. So I got basically every cover of this book except for the one I wanted, the black and white cover. So hopefully I can track that down. Next up, one I was really excited for, and the only one I've actually had a chance to read so far, which is Ultimate Spider-Man 5. I got this regular cover from my normal local comic book shop that I go to. And then when I went to check for the other cover, they had this 1 in 25 there, and I had went and picked it up. So a lot of these, I picked up multiple covers today just because the artwork was so sick. So Wolverine 50, got 2 different variants. I did not end up getting the regular cover just because I thought the variants were awesome. Halverine issue 1. This is a variant cover. I believe this is the spoiler cover. I haven't got into this, but apparently I guess this character is somehow the spoiler version. They had a bunch of different covers. They had a foil cover, a Scotty Young variant, the regular cover, a bunch of stuff. So I thought this was the sickest one, and so that's what I went with. Then Midnight Suns. This is a Blood Hunt tie-in. This is issue 1. Real excited for this one. Loving the Blood Hunt stuff so far. I haven't gotten every single tie-in, but I've gotten a few, and I've gotten the 2 main ones, and I've really been enjoying it. All the vampires and superheroes. It's been dope. So Spider-Verse, or Edge of the Spider-Verse, issue 4. I believe that this is a first appearance. I believe she appeared in one of the Spider-Verse movies, but as far as comic book form, this is the first appearance. So I got the standard cover as well as the variant cover on this one. Spider-Punk issue 4. This is the variant cover. I thought it looked much better than the standard, so I went ahead and grabbed this. And then Creature from the Black Lagoon. I believe this is the second one. A couple weeks ago, the first one came out, and I really should have got it. It was in my hand. I didn't grab it, so maybe I can track it down at some point. But excited to check this out. Shout out to my homie Coco. Me and him, big fans of Creature of the Black Lagoon. This is another foil facsimile. This is Avengers 10, and I believe it's the first appearance of Rogue. So, a lot of these OG comics, especially the key issues, obviously don't have the original versions. So getting the facsimile and getting the foil variants of them, I think they look great on the wall, so I went ahead and grabbed it. This is one that definitely stood out to me. I've been hearing good things about it, and, growing up, I was definitely all into, skating and all that. So this is one I definitely wanted to check out and give it a try. Sonic. So when I first got into comics back in 2013, I have a whole bunch, I think like the first 12 or so Sonics from back then. And so I haven't been picking them up, but figured pick up issue 69. And then 2 back issues. This is Spider-Punk issue 3 to go before 4. I actually picked up 2 last weekend, and 1 I'm subscribed on Marvel Unlimited, so I read all of these basically on the app, and 1 was already available for free on there. So I had 1 through that, picked up 2, and grabbed 3 and 4 today. So I'm gonna go ahead and check those out. I have not read them yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And this is another back issue. This is another facsimile, the foil first appearance of Wolverine and Hulk 181. So excited to add these to the wall. Just real quick, show you the two different, they're both red foil variants as far as the facsimiles goes. Today's release and an older release. And so yeah, a bunch of great books. I've only had time to check out one so far, but excited to dig into these. And the reason why I have the Vision Pro on today is just to explain real quickly. Like I said, I read it on the app, but I read it through the Vision Pro. And honestly, it is one of the coolest experiences to be able to scroll seamlessly through the pages of these comic books, zoom into, all the dope artwork and everything like that, and have it on basically a 20-foot screen in front of me while switching the environment to, the moon. So I'm reading comic books on the moon, and it's honestly one of the coolest experiences. To me, it's the best way to read comics is on this huge, gigantic screen in front of you, crisp quality, no pixelated, no buffering, nothing like that, just smooth, seamless. And a lot of these books, the artwork on it is already amazing, and to see it like that on a jumbo screen is just unreal. So figured I'd share that with you guys. It's my preferred way of viewing comic books and media for that matter. In my opinion, this is the best device for viewing any media, whether it's movies or comics or anything like that. So yep, that's it for the week. Unfortunately, was not able to show you guys what was my favorite cover of the week, which is the black and white Spider-Boy variant, but hopefully I'll be able to grab that on eBay or something like that, maybe a few bucks over retail. But anyways, until next time, guys, peace, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week for another new Comic Book Wednesday. Till next time, peace, guys.